so her girlfriend did break up with her today?
So
Huh?
let me,
Did she
so,
say? Did she give a reason why?
so let me guess. Him and her together, but her and somebody else is together too. What the fuck?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
been seeing some girl for last week, I think.
Oh, she's making that up. She's making that up just to fuck with him.
Well,
Like
I guess
she's
she's been. I
done
guess she's been at the
before.
apartment. She was just at the apartment day day before yesterday, I think.
it was too
She
much
said
for the
that
girl.
The
day.
girlfriend?
I think day before yesterday, she was at the apartment for a few hours, and they was watching a movie and all and shit.
The girlfriend?
Yeah,
Oh my god. I'm
right in
missing
front of
stuff.
Kyle. That's not. That's another way. That's another reason that makes it impossible. He makes it absolutely impossible for you to feel sorry for him. He sees this shit happen. He lets her do this shit, but when you can't stick up for him and say nothing to her because he wants to go off on you for it, he makes it impossible for anybody to be nice to him and stick up for him
Right?
because he wants to go after you for going saying anything to her. So he's bringing it on himself.
Yeah. And the
No, I
girlfriend.
guess I get whoever this David Lee is. I guess she lives right there in Terre Haute with him, somewhere there in town.
Well, like,
Just
remember
don't know
when they
where.
moved in with that woman and they were going to be a throuple? But it turned out the woman was like developmentally disabled and mentally ill.
Yeah, mentally disabled, mentally something.
Yeah. And then she said, y'all can't be here. So their whole life was ruined and they had to go back to the mom's house after 1 week. Well, whenever Kanisha gets a hold of somebody new, oh my God, it's some big relationship, whether it's real or not. And she does that to torture Kyle. And then it all blows up. And then they're back together over and over and over.
I don't know. They just need to get their shit together.
So, their shit stinks so bad in a pile. I don't know what they're ever going to do. I really don't.
As far as I know.
God.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. If they broke up, her and that girl broke up. I feel the same thing. She'll be nice, start being nice to him, and she'll be back with him, and everything will be just all fun, hunky dory. And then she'll cry for a day or two, and now everything will be go back to normal with him and her. And
And you watch. They're probably watching us now, and then they're gonna say something that we're talking about them. Okay, we're talking
let
about
them.
you.
I
We're
don't
not. We're
care.
not really. I mean, it's freedom of speech.
Thing is, I'm not
Well,
saying nothing bad. I'm just stating facts.
well, the thing where she's always goes back to, he's abusing her, he's sexually assaulting her. He has come so close to going to jail so many times.
God,
Maybe this
stop
is going to
fucking
be it.
yelling
I
at
don't
me.
know. I don't know. But I mean, he's a dumbass. He's a complete dumbass. And that's all there is to it. And she's an abusive piece of shit who is playing him. And he's going to end up doing jail time because of it. He really is.
Well, live and let learn.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah, she's trying. They're trying their damage to get him locked up over
yeah.
bullshit.
I mean, she's come so close
And
before.
they're blatantly accusing him of abusing her on live.
Right?
Somebody calling the cops there, and then instead of saying, "Oh yeah, he beat me," no, they didn't. And but then you see how those cops acted. They pretty much blew it the hell off because I think by now they know better.
Yeah, once they get there, she totally backs it back, just
And
like
they're what
every time
and
before.
She just
and
wants
her
people to feel sorry for her.
and her and Robin were saying Robin was saying, "Oh, those cops in Indiana don't want to do shit." Well, I had news for him. I grew up in Indiana. I was born over there in Terre Haute,
That's more
and
than
I was raised between here and Terre Haute. Those clubs in Terre Haute ain't nothing like the ones here in Paris. Those over there,
Well,
they won't fucking play with you.
I'll
She
tell
keeps
you
getting
what.
they keep fucking making false allegations, And it won't be Kyle going to jail. It'll be Kanisha. Because they're going to get sick of it and they're going to put her ass in jail. I'm telling you right now what's going to happen.
You okay, honey?
If
Because
those,
those cops won't fucking play with her.
it totally pisses me off to hear Robin saying those cops don't do anything or whatever. And of course, we're all super pissed that they're all not already in jail for abusing and murdering animals. Jesus.
Sooner or later, those cops over there is going to get aggravated and pissed off because they keep wasting their time and resources going to those calls to that house and nothing and for false allegations
Yeah.
of abuse and all this other shit. And they're going to arrest either him, they're going to arrest her, or they're going to end up arresting both of them for false allegation. Because I'm telling you, those cops in Terre Haute do not play.
Well, I'll bet
They're not like the Paris. They're not like the Paris Police Department at all. Those the Terre Haute police don't fucking play around.
Hey,
I
Dad.
bet those people who live downstairs who are the plug are pretty pissed about having the police show up all the time.
Hey, Dad. You know they opened up a new casino in Terre Haute.
Yeah, I know, and I know exactly where it's at because the place that they opened it up at, and the reason I know where it's at is because, and I didn't know until Brad got a hold of me. My cousin Brad used to live at that house.
The same house?
Because the same house out right, the same house that they opened the casino in. That my cousin Brad used to live there.
Oh.
So I know exactly where it's at. I'm kind of curious. I'm actually kind of curious. I want to go to it just to see, mainly because I want to see how they turn it into a damn casino. Because it's not. I mean, for a house, it's a decent size. It's a decent size for an actual house. Because it's like, I think there was 3 bedrooms upstairs. I think. And I think 1 bedroom downstairs plus the dining room, the kitchen, the front room, stuff like that. So it was. They might have remodeled it and turned it in. Yeah. I mean, but I don't see how. I want to, and they might have turned because there was a big barn out, or big garage out there, like I want to say a 3, maybe 4 garage or 4-car garage that they might have used too, and turn part of that into.
Yeah.
So I just want to go see how they renovated it and turned it into the actual casino.
Yeah, Corey
I'm just kind of curious.
Corey saw that online today, and he's like, "We're gonna go."
Wow.
And no, that's the only reason I knew where it's at because my cousin Brad, posted it on Facebook and said he missed the old house, and it was telling me that because I said so. I said, is that the same house you guys lived in? They actually turned that into the casino? He said, yep. I was like, huh, that's weird.
I never seen
I had a lot of good times at that house. That was actually cool. We had a lot of good, like 4th of July's and cookouts and shit like that out there.
I've never seen them. I've never seen anybody turn a house into a casino.
Yeah, it can't be very big, right?
Well, unless they like tore stuff down and rebuilt stuff or built stuff with it or something.
Well, you know, that house she lives in is for sale.
Hi, OJ.
And
Let me come in.
It has to be part of a 3-part parcel.
Yeah.
Because it's such a piece of shit where she lives. And she's not on any lease. The woman downstairs is. And there's a lot of fishy shit. But she's not on any lease. I know that for sure. And I was surprised how cheap you can buy a place in Indiana. Fuck. It's $225
here.
It's $225 for 3 properties. Three places. But they're all like trap houses that are pieces of shit.
Did we even finish that? The prop hunt Pokemon thing? I thought so. I think we didn't even see the last one. We've seen like all of them except for the last one.
For the first 2, I've also seen the first one.
Oh,
yeah, I'm just kind of curious how that. I said, I don't know where they live. I'm assuming it's somewhere down south, though.
It's in
South
the
end of town.
yeah, it's in the ghetto for sure. All three of the places are like within 4 blocks of each other,
I want to get
and
his
they're all trap houses.
That's fine. Well, we can.
I mean, I like this case, but I don't like having to.
What cases we have? Um,
I don't know. I'm mostly just upset
Video
about them
chat me or
having
something.
pets.
They'll have the girls, unless you
Like
don't do it, we can do it
Yeah, I
Monday.
can't believe they got more pets.
let it all go except
Actually,
for
I can believe. Actually, I can believe it because
you and I were playing more of we're down in my
yeah.
mom's. We talk about that house in the hill up from Bobby's shop.
Yeah. What they turn that into now?
yeah, I heard Piggy Mama. I heard.
Mother.
Okay, OG. Yeah, I heard they broke up. Did they break? They broke up. Did they break up today?
How much is it?
Oh, I can
Oh,
get the
gee,
money
come
for that.
up.
That's not the problem.
But you don't want to move down there though.
No, it's just every time I go to move down, because
It gets fucking.
it's like no, like every time I come back up here, it all of a sudden, oh, that's available now.
Exactly.
As soon as I move down there, oh, it's
Oh,
available.
gee,
Her
come up.
imaginary girlfriend. Heart of the circle.
Like, it's-
Did they break up today?
Should be. You want to lay down?
No, put the feet out. Fuck, I'm pushing.
Oh. Great, put it over there by you then.
David, invite OG up.
Shut up. Shut up. I know I'm
I
saying
did.
this.
She
Shut
said
up.
she was laying in bed.
Oh,
I'm laying on my couch. Is it good?
That's what we was just saying, Piggy.
who's Piggy
Should be.
Mama?
I give it a day or two, and it should be everything be just fine between him and Kyle, and it'd be the same cycle over and over again.
I'm not gonna blame her for feeling not standing to be alone. I'm not gonna blame her for that. I'm not saying I'm gonna back her up, but I'm not gonna blame her either. Because I have anxiety where I don't like to be alone by myself either because of things that happened to me in the past. I don't like being alone either. I mean, I don't blame her for that part, and I'm not trying to stick up for her, but I mean, I don't blame her because I don't like being alone either. Like if me and Corey, I'm not saying this will ever happen. If me and Corey ever separated, I would be like really anxiety and depressed and everything else, and I wouldn't like be so talkative that I am now.
Well,
My
I
dad
get
my dad
that.
knows. My dad knows how I am when I get like that.
I totally get that. I
No,
mean,
she definitely needs. She needs help regardless, relationship or not.
I
Being
get
lonely,
that, but
being
I
alone.
don't. The part that sets that apart is
Huh?
trying to get him arrested, trying to get him put in jail, whatever. That's not okay. That's not okay. And I know that it's right to always believe the victim, and I'm on board with that. Except when it's Kanisha. When it's Kanisha, I do not believe her. And it's not because I'm sorry, but it's not because I believe Kyle's a good person. I think he's a scared bitch, and he's scared of her, and it's his only chance of getting laid. So
She's got
she
him wrapped. She has got him wrapped around his little finger. Is what she's
exactly,
got.
exactly. So she's manipulating him all the time, and when it suits her purpose as part of her cycle to get some money, then she claims he's sexually assaulting her, he's, scaring her, he's restraining her, all this shit. Well, that doesn't happen when it's not making money for her. She's just lying. She's in charge of him in every way.
I just think she needs. I'm not trying to be an ass or anything, but I think she needs help. She needs to go to like some place where she can just go and like Chillax. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, I know. She's been on. She's
She's never gonna do
Robin's
it.
been on her box. Robin's been on her box like every time she's been live here lately. It seems like every freaking time. And
I'm not.
that
I'm not.
her and Robin deserve each other too, in my opinion.
I'm not being mean, but if Robin ever came back to any of our lives and crying and saying that y'all were right, blah blah blah, that
She better not.
I'll be going. No, I'm not believing you. No, I'm not. Nope.
She better not even try that. Try that because it's not.
Because she's done that twice, hasn't she?
Oh, more than that, but fuck Robin
Yeah.
because
Fuck Robin.
she's a she's got some weird thing where she's in love with Kanisha. Something is weird, and she's willing to put everything aside, including the fact that Kanisha is an animal abuser, an animal killer, and neglector. And still, Robin is okay with that. So, fuck Robin.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Crazy bitch.
What the? I
Like,
missed you.
I feel kind of mean tonight. I feel so mean about the animals that I get so wound up I'm beside myself. I mean, you know how much I hate Kanisha. I hate that bitch. And
Corey's playing crazy bitch in the background.
yeah,
Hey, yo,
I'm
crazy bitch.
I'm just completely over the top about she has that dog and the 2 cats. What the fuck?
What happened to what's his name? The cat. Fuck.
Oh,
What's that
the
cat's
one
name?
that she loves so much, Chubbs.
Yes.
Oh, she loved that cat so much. But when the rescue people went there and she went in, she didn't even acknowledge that cat. And he'd been
So
in
where's
there.
the cat at now?
He'd been in there starving for 3 weeks. She didn't even acknowledge him. He went to the rescue, and hopefully he's having a good life right now. But
That's good.
Yeah, she's a fucking psychopath. She doesn't care about anything or anyone. And I think about that cat who attached to her and loved her, and she left him to starve. And then when she saw him, it was like she didn't even know.
Exactly, Piggy. She does that. And I noticed the last couple of days those new people that's been in her box and stuff, the way they've been talking. Oh, she said Kanisha's such a good person. She's got a big heart, and she's this and she's that. And I'm thinking the whole time I'm sitting there, the whole time I only thing I do is say and shake my head and laugh. I'm like, dude, you really don't know her very well, do you? How long have you been watching her? Because obviously you've not been watching her very long. You've not been because you don't know her as well as anybody all the rest of us do. Because obviously, if you do, you need help.
It's funny. Half the side of my family is related to Kanisha, and half the side of my family is dating Alicia Kanisha.
Oh my god. Well, really, I know I should let it go a little bit. I just can't. I hate her so much. I just hate her so much. And it's about the animals for me. I hate the cancer and miscarriage thing and whatever, and that triggers me. But it's the animals that makes me hate her so much that I'm just like boiling with hate.
She should try. She should try to be in someone's shoes that wants to have kids but really can't have kids.
Let's hope she can never have kids because that's crazy. I don't think she can because of all of her STDs.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky enough that I got.
And every time she does that, that just makes me sick to my stomach. Every time she says, I'm pregnant," and she turns around and says, "I've had a miscarriage." It just oh god, it just makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Oh, this last one, You know, and the reason I think Kyle is being mean, you know, oh, Kyle's being mean to me, but it's because he knows you know, he's so stupid he believes her and then finds out she has lied. That's what I think. And so he's pissed at her for lying about him being a father and playing along with it and being a dope.
You know, she probably can't have any kids because of shit that she's been put through and been like on
Well, she never had her
and
HPV
have
treated.
health issues.
She never had her STDs treated. So she's not going to have any fucking kids.
By the grace of God, she probably have kids.
I really just hate her. I'm sorry. I mean, I know I just seem so mean, but I just fucking hate her. People who are cruel to animals are.
Oh, somebody. Are you okay, Wanda?
Yeah, why?
I thought somebody muted you or something.
Oh, I don't think so.
When you were talking, then you got
Yeah,
cut off.
it's been what, a couple of weeks now. She's supposed to have that miscarriage.
Right. Which is so lame. Everyone knew that was a lie. Everyone.
I'm surprised she's not live again.
And you know, if you're a person who's had a bunch of miscarriages, which I'm that person, um, when you go to your OB early, they monitor you so closely. And when the worst happens and you have a miscarriage, you have to get a DNC, like an abortion, to clean it out. So you don't become septic. None of that ever happens for her. Ever, ever. She just,
That's probably why this crying video she did 7 hours ago was about, because her girlfriend broke up with her.
oh my God.
I didn't have a miscarriage, but after my first was born, after Zach was born, I had to go to the hospital because of situations with my ex, and they said I had a 30% chance of ever having kids again. So
And here you have two girls.
yeah, here I have two girls.
Well, I had 6 miscarriages that there may have been more that were super early that I didn't know. And it depends on how far along they are, whether you have to get a DNC. And, um,
What did you say?
yeah, I mean, I know a lot about that, and everything she talks about is like, okay, that's not right. That's not right. Um,
I know miscarriages are hard and stuff, but I knew when I was told that at the hospital about having 30% chance of ever having kids again, my heart sank. But here now I have two little girls, and
oh
there's
God,
something.
I hope that doesn't happen to her. I don't know.
Yeah, it was awfully funny. She supposedly had this girlfriend, but we never once seen a picture of her. We never once seen her on any of her videos. We never once seen, never again, never a name, ever a name, nothing
She
like
was
that.
just lying. She was just lying to make Kyle jealous and then do the. I mean, how many times has this happened?
And if we would have asked him if she was there at all, he would probably he would lie for her and say, "Oh yeah, she had a girlfriend. I met her." He would lie
Right.
for her.
Right. Oh, and it was a
Still haven't
girlfriend
done
who had
mine yet.
never been with a woman before.
Huh?
Well, She said it was a girlfriend who'd never been with a woman before. Well, I hope so, because no one who has ever been with a woman would get next to that snatch. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. And I tell you that with every confidence. Every confidence.
Oh boy.
She was just lying. She was just lying to build up to this domestic violence thing. She's been planning this, and that's just part of it. To get Kyle wound up, make him do stuff, um, and get him thrown in jail. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, sometimes it'd probably be just a ploy to get people to feel sorry for her, give her money. So she's on this kick. I never asked for anything tonight, blah, blah, blah. That's why I just get it out kindness of the heart. Yeah, because you're on there constantly now boo hooing and bawling and oh, he's so mean to me and he this and he that and I haven't ate this, I only ate that and blah blah blah. And now my girlfriend broke up with me and blah blah. The same shit, same routine over and over and over.
Over and over. And her whole thing with he's scaring me, and Robin coming in saying, I was there on the live. He's terrifying. He's mean. He's whatever. It's the same. Oh, how many times have we been through this? 6, 7? And he's always come
Shit,
so
I lost
close.
fucking count.
He's always come so close to going to jail. This time, maybe he will, or maybe it will be the next time. I don't know. But he's going to end up in jail one of these times. She's just edging it, edging it, edging it. And not that he doesn't deserve some shit, for sure. But
And that's what we say. She'll be back with him. Like I said, I give it a couple days and everything be hunky dory between them two. And
yeah, he deserves shit, but he doesn't deserve that particular shit. Know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If she's saying he's putting hands on her, it's a lie. He deserves a lot of shit. I'd like to see Kyle in jail for animal abuse, but I don't believe he's putting his hands on her. That's just me.
hell, even she said he didn't put her. He didn't actually hit her.
Yeah, once she
She,
gets
like I said, she changed
in,
her story. They changed the story like 3 times in like 15 minutes
right.
when they were actually pressed about it.
Yeah, she starts with, oh, yeah, that happened, and then backs it off, until pretty soon, no, he never put hands on her. Just like before, every time. At the end, she always backs it off to, no, he didn't really put his hands on her. Right?
Yeah, what I'm saying. She changed her story 3 times or whatever it was in like 15 minutes. It went from and Robin right there corroborating the whole damn thing. Oh yeah, he hit her to he grabbed her to he just kicked the door in to he just stopped her from going.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's been the thing over and over. Like, she pushes it right up to the edge and then goes, well,
Because I
let's
mean,
backtrack.
once that person got in there and pressed her about it, she changed her story. It was all it was like I said the whole time it was he hit her, hit her for the last week and a half. He's been hitting her until that woman got in that box and started pressing her about it, and then it changed with like it changed like 3 times in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yep, exactly. And that's happened over and over. Remember when, oh, he was beating her and the cops came and she was out in the motel parking lot and whatever. But once the police got there, he was just standing up next to her and scaring her. Remember?
Like I said,
And
it's the same
remember
old
when she
shit,
had
All I
that
different
plan
day.
for
telephone?
for money hurts. She is getting a new TV and other stuff. Oh my god.
It's just the same old shit, different day.
Because
They're never gonna change. One of these days, they're gonna reap what they sow. So
I said eventually they'll get it. Yeah, but the thing is, what's aggravating is we've been saying eventually, and still they've not gotten.
well, they say time is patience. So
Like I said, they keep screwing around over there in Terre Haute. I'm telling you, those cops over there don't play. Eventually, they're going to get those cops over there. Eventually, going to get tired of their bullshit, and they're going to end up taking both of them to jail.
I hope so. I don't give a shit about how they treat each other. I really want to from going through because that's what people and I just hope that
I don't know what happened to going to court.
was that court. I don't remember them ever having to go to court.
Wanda, you're echoing, screeching bad.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're echoing and screeching like really bad.
Oh, I tried turning it down and come back. Shit, sorry.
I just muted her. Woo! That screeching was getting that screeching
If
hurt
you
my
didn't,
ears.
I know if you didn't, I was gonna mute her, but I didn't want to be so mean.
I'm not being mean. It's just that screeching was was hurt my ear. But no, the
No, I
court
had to set
thing
my phone
was
down.
the court is when she's supposed to go. They're supposed to go to court in North Carolina, I believe it was, when that person served both of them a few months ago, and when I was in the hotel. I don't know whatever became of that. I really don't.
Northern Muhlenberg County, also McLean County, and northeastern Hopkins County. And those are going to go until 11:30. So they're giving you plenty of time, and then they're continuing this until 11:30.
Hey, I can't drop out and come back. Can you drop me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I was trying, but I don't think I'm a moderate on here.
I think you are.
I tried to, but I didn't. No, I'm not. All I can do is flag people.
Now you are.
Okay, is that better?
That's better.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I didn't hear that, but thanks.
Yeah, but she was echoing and squeaking real bad, squealing real
Yeah,
bad. It's
we're
like
like,
I know.
oh Jesus.
I wasn't hearing it on this end. I'm so sorry.
it's fine.
Everything okay now? Do I
Yeah.
sound okay?
Yeah, now you're fine.
Oh, okay, good. Good, good.
The girls' last day of school is the 22nd of May.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know if you've seen on Facebook or not. Um, but Grandma's thing, her celebration of life thing, is the 5th of May. It's on a Sunday.
Well, I have to see if Corey's off on that day. If that's his weekend off or something.
Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't know if you'd seen it. It's on Facebook, so
I
I
mean,
think I shared it.
we would go if he's off that day. We'd probably go, but if he's not, we can't really go.
Well, that's fine, but I just want to let you guys know I didn't know if you'd seen it or not.
Yeah,
But yeah, her
I
celebration
didn't,
of
I
life
didn't
thing is
I didn't see it. You should probably share it to me or something.
yeah. I'll reshare it again.
Maybe we should start playing it. Oh boy.
I'm wondering who's picking Mama. Do we know you? Uh, Other people do. Do I know you?
I don't know her, so you're not the only
That's
one.
I just
I'm not
wondered.
sure who it is.
Just wondering.
But you said that the heat wasn't gonna go on for the rest of the year.
What? What?
Goofball. I was talking to Corey.
Oh, okay. I couldn't know what you said.
I was just messing with him. Can you get that on your thing on your phone? Cool. Hi, David. Kenny said, I follow you
Hi,
on your
Kenny.
other accounts too, David.
Oh, okay.
I know there's been a lot of like beefs with people and stuff, but I just stay out of all of that because I really don't. I don't know the details, and nobody tells me the details. No one, telling me anything. So all I know is whatever I know, and I know who the people I like and who I'm friends with, and that's just what I go with. But it's weird to me that there's always some sort of big beef with everybody.
I know. When I got on here, it's like everybody was all friends and happy go lucky. And then when Dad got his job and stuff like that, and wasn't on all the time most of the time anymore, everybody was like at each other's throats all the time anymore.
I know we always had, fun, all of us. But now I don't know the beginning of beefs. I don't know the beefs that anyone has. And my thing has always been to just back off when that shit is going on and come
Just a
back
Kanisha hater.
Yeah, I know.
after. Yeah, I am. And I'm just a Kanisha hater, really. Um, but I have my friends,
Yeah,
and we
that's a good
have
thing. You
fun.
guys don't get into that middle of the beef thing.
I just don't.
And
I don't.
after the other night, I'm kind of
I don't, and I never have. If there's something that I'm dragged into or whatever, I'll go, and
the
I'll
other
go
night's
hard.
the worst. The other night's the worst they had me. I was so freaking mad the other night.
I don't even know what happened. I really don't even know what happened. I scrolled in when there was screaming and went, yikes. I, I really, I just can't. I can't do that.
I try to stay neutral till I get my buttons pushed, and that's what happened the other night. I got pushed enough, and I finally snapped.
I don't even. pretend that I'm neutral or whatever because I just don't know the shit going on. I have it in for Kanisha, and that's sort of my deal. And I used to have some friends on here that I talked to, including like Violet, Jesse. They were my friends, but I haven't talked to them for 18, 19 weeks. So I don't even have friends that I talk to in any way. I just make up my own mind every goddamn day. And whether anybody likes it or not, fuck it. I make up my own mind every day. And when everyone goes, oh, the other side or people on the other side, it's like, I don't know what that means because I just like who I like. And I don't like who I like. It's very individual.
Oh, my kids got brought into it, and I got accused of shit, and that's when I drew the line.
Well, I'm certainly um I'm certainly someone who brings your kid into it, David, and I'm sorry. Because I talk about Kyle all the time.
Well, that's not the kid I'm referring to. That
I
one's a
well,
given.
yeah, I mean, I know I can be really mean about it, but that fucker is on my list. I'm sorry.
He's on everybody's list.
I know. And
And like I
I
said tonight, though, he makes it hard for anybody to feel sorry for him or to take up for him or anything because he brings this shit on himself. He really does.
I know it. I know it. And I I
When he won't even stick up for himself to her, I mean, there ain't really much anybody else can do for him.
I'm always ready to go all in on fucking with that guy, and I'm sorry, but everything else, I don't even know anything about. So
No, he won't. He knows better. There ain't no way in hell. He knows better. That ain't happening.
wait, Denise, Magic Wanda, did you explain about the apartment? Kanisha said the lady next door is her landlord. Yeah, yeah, I did explain that. I called. Well, I looked up the place on Zillow.
Yeah, she ain't gonna evict him. She really wanted him out. She'd have had him out.
Well, she didn't have.
Well, I don't know what's going on with that. From what I heard, I've heard they have the lease and I heard they don't have the lease. I heard he's on the lease and I heard he ain't on the lease. I heard they're both on the lease and I heard they're not on the lease. So who knows what the hell's really going on?
Neither one of them are on the lease. And I know that because I did contact the real estate agent and asked about buying that one piece. They said, no way. It has to be part of this 3-piece parcel. And they're all like within a few blocks of each other. And they're all trap houses, whatever. And they're all 100 years old. Well, anyone who looks on Zillow for the place where Kanisha lives on Central Street, you can tell the roof is gone, the electricity is gone, the front porch is falling off. It's a piece of shit. The other two are not that much better, although there's one that looked kind of cute, but they're all 100 years old. They need hundreds of thousands of dollars to fix them up. No one is gonna buy that, right? And when I asked about the renters, because they make it sound like, and good news, they're all rented and you have income from it. They said from the address that Kanisha lives in, there is an income of $804 a month. All right. an income of $804 a month, and she is not on any lease. She is not on any document whatsoever.
Huh.
So when she talks about evicting Kyle, he's not on the lease, but neither is she. Neither is she.
That's what I'm saying to you. She don't even make that amount, so I don't know how she's paying that rent. Because what she says, she only gets, because her check a month's like it's supposedly 900 or something, but she only gets 600 something out of it a month.
Well, what if she has to pay half of that and it's 400 to live there, which could be possible because the places for rent around there are so cheap. So it's possible that she pays for something a month. But she's not on any kind of lease. Her name is on nothing. It's all the plug downstairs.
Anything's possible.
Yeah. I mean, there's something up there. She's just, her rent is paid because, in my opinion, in my one opinion, her rent is paid because she's the one who hands out the dope. That's why her mom, her original mom, is coming around because that's the plug downstairs.
Huh.
Just my opinion.
Who knows?
I mean, I don't have any receipts on that. That's my opinion. But I do have receipts about whether or not she's on a lease, whether or not she's paying. She's not. She's totally not. Oh boy. Dumb bitch. She's gonna, you know, everything is a cycle. Everything. The miscarriage, the whatever, the domestic violence, it's always in a circle.
Yes, they are. That they are, Denise.
Well, it's just so stupid because
The thing is, they've been getting away with this shit for so fucking many years. It's pathetic.
well, she keeps getting new followers, new enablers, and all of them are like simps, man. They are all slow simps who follow her and want to be her because she seems like a winner to people who are worse than her. That's my opinion.
It's just I don't know. It's just weird. It's the whole thing is fucked up the way they do shit and keep getting by with shit, keep getting by with shit, and it just I don't know.
Well, she keeps getting all new followers.
Yeah, that she does. That's why I said these people that was in her box, these girls that was in her box earlier tonight and yes last night and shit that was saying, oh, she's got Kanisha's such a good person, she's got such a big heart, and she's this and she's that and blah blah this. I'm thinking the whole time I'm like, dude, I just shook my head and laughed. I was like, dude, you really don't know her apparently, Because apparently you really don't know her, or if you do, you know better than she is.
Yeah, they're all new. New.
And then I heard one say, I can't remember if it was early tonight or last night, said something about who hasn't she so what she's I know you're how she put it, something about you're such a straight up person, Kanisha, you're such a straight up person, you're honest, you're um how she put it, a straightforward
Oh God.
person. Somehow she's never you don't lie about anything. You don't fake anything or whatever. I'm thinking, dude, you really must be new. You really must be new. And because Kanish said, yeah, I have in the past, blah blah, but that's in the past. She's supposed to who hasn't lied about something in the past, blah blah. I said, apparently you don't know what she's lied about in the past, because if you do, you won't be saying that.
Yeah, the past is 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, whatever. Um,
I said, yeah, everybody, I'm sure everybody's had a little white lie here and there, but she's lied about cancers and miscarriages and all kinds of different stuff. There's a difference between little white lies and these huge lies she went on about.
Like I said, it is what it is.
Exactly, Piggy.
They reap what they
All right,
sow.
Diamond. Hi, baby girl.
Karma's a bitch, and life goes on.
I don't I don't want to wait for karma. That's the thing. I seriously do not want to wait for karma to get her. I want to beat her face. I really I really do.
Damn, Wanda.
I hate her. I
Hey,
just
you know what we need to get Wanda, honey?
what?
You know what we need to get Wanda? We need to get her that punching thing. You can put it up on your wall, and you have boxing glove, these little boxing gloves, and it's a music thing. You box some music.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Me and Corey thought about getting
I'm
one.
not very strong. I think I got one chance. One chance.
You go boop boop boop. Ow. Okay, I'm done.
I know. I thought I was going to go to Phoenix tomorrow, actually, see my family. And Katie, her abuser is coming after her. And so my idea was no one would ever think I'm dangerous because I'm ancient old piece of shit, whatever. And so I thought, I maybe come up on that guy, and in my mind, I thought, I'll come up on him, and with my cane, give him a two ball on the side,
With
drop
your
it,
cane.
and it looked very elegant in my mind. And when he bends over, I would then get to punch him super hard.
You said that, all I can picture is some old lady with her cane. Yes, I will knock your head off.
I know. So that was kind of my plan. But I've been saying for a year, my dream is that I get to face punch Kanisha before I die. That's my dream. I want to punch her in the face. Although I have to tell you, I have never actually had a physical altercation with anyone. I have never punched anyone. I don't even know what that would feel like. But before I die, I really want to punch
You
fucking
only want to do it
Kanisha
just
in the
one
face.
time.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's what I want. I I don't
Oh,
think I'd be
shit.
very good at it, but I still want to give it a shot. And of course, I do have the cane.
I swear, every time you say something about a cane, I just picture an old person with a cane hunched over. Yeah.
I know. I mean, yeah,
Swinging that cane.
I think that would give me the advantage when I
Oh,
just sort of
shit.
limp up to somebody and act like everything's okay and then just fucking let them have it.
Hit him in the knee, hit him in the shins with it.
Yes. Well, like what I thought
Oh,
about Katie's
shit.
abuser is I'm just gonna use the cane to like a bull cue and do a two ball in the pocket. and, and hope that it hurts enough that he bends over and then I punch him in the face and I just walk out, get back on a plane and come back to Portland.
Oh, my Lord. That would be so funny.
I know. I would really love to have that big.
I would pay to see that. I swear to God, I would.
I know. I want to have a big finish. I would really love for that to be my big ending with Kamisha. I'd like to see her face to face, rescue her animals, and I don't know, beat the shit out of her before I die. I know it's not right. I know that's not right, but whatever.
I just see you go out to Robin.
Yeah. I know. It's a dumb fantasy. And the more weak I get, the less likely it is to happen. But I really want to punch that bitch in the face before it's all over. And I also want someone to rescue those pets. When I see that she has that dog, it makes my blood boil. Absolutely boil.
I know. I can't believe she's got. Like I said, I can't believe it, but it's just still, it's.
Yeah, can't believe it, but of course, right? And I really feel like, well, she's saying, here's my baby. Kyle is wrangling that dog. Next few days. What the fuck are they going to do with the dog and two cats? What the hell would they do? Leave them in the apartment? Dump them on the side of the road? What?
Who knows? Just be more animals that have to go to be shuffled around.
Unless they kill them. Unless they kill them.
That don't surprise me.
That's the part that keeps me up at night, honestly. What the fuck are they going to do with those animals? Hopefully, they'll abandon them And someone will find them, adopt them. But I don't know. That would be the kindest thing they could do. And they've murdered them before. Maybe they will. I don't know. And so they break up, and she says, okay, Kyle can have the dog and go back to his mom's where he never feeds it again and it dies.
Oh, he ain't going back to his mom. She done said that.
She'll let him back, don't you think?
Nope, she done said that. She don't want nothing to do with him.
I don't know.
I don't know, Dad. She said that before, so.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
She's got supposedly she's getting ready to move out to North Carolina with Rick.
really, that seems like a lie to me. He doesn't want her. He doesn't want her or anything to do with her.
I understand they've been talking quite a bit, so.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. You would know better than me, but it just makes me go, really?
More power to him, I guess.
Yeah, really?
Well,
You know, she's done that thing a lot where she goes, he's coming back. Oh, Jack, he didn't send me money because he's coming back. Really?
I guess he's not coming back there. She's going out. She's going out there to him.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, good. Then they can. Well, good. Then they can condemn that house. Then.
Supposedly, they're trying to. I guess she's trying to sell it.
Oh my God.
Who the fuck is gonna want that house?
Exactly.
I have no idea. They'll have to tear the house down because I guarantee you that house is too far gone to fucking try to fix. Because they'd have to tear. They'll because I'm telling you they will have to tear the fucking walls, the floors, everything out just to get that fucking smell out of the fucking house. So it'd be best just fucking tear the house completely down and start over.
Hell, they're gonna have to
Because
have
that smells and saturated into the fucking walls and the floors and.
Oh, for sure.
They're
There's
gonna
no
have to.
way.
Hell, they're gonna have a priest come
Yeah,
over
I
and
do, I
fucking pray
guess.
over it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to plow it
With all the
down
dead
and
animals
do
buried
whatever.
there.
And that doesn't even account for the exorcism. My God.
Right?
My God.
The Conjuring House Part 2.
She's trying to get somebody to come out there and check. I guess back on one of the back acres of the property. She's thinking there's oil back there.
Oh, please.
Well, Stacy said so. We'll see.
Yeah. Like,
But she's been saying that for last 3 years.
And since when
Yeah.
did you start believing her, Dad?
I don't.
yeah, nice idea. Well, maybe they're. Well, you know how oil is because of fossil fuel and everything. Maybe she thinks that because she let her horses out there to die, it has turned to oil. Probably not, you fucking bitch. My God. She's insane. She is a completely insane person.
I don't know. I guess they're trying to get it cleaned up, and I guess they're trying to get it cleaned up, and I guess they're trying to sell it, and I guess what if they sell it for enough, they can have enough to pay it off, and have enough for her to move out to where Rick's at.
Huh. Huh.
That's what she told. That's what she's told me, anyways.
Well,
But like I said,
that's,
I'll believe that shit when I see it.
I
Because
know
what she
that's
says
nice
and what she does is it.
fantasy.
She's been saying that shit for fucking forever.
Yeah, nice fantasy. Although, when you let your whole house become that, all
Because
right.
I tell you what, if it was me, and I thought there was fucking oil back there, if it was my property, and I thought there was oil back there, I'd done had that motherfucker checked out years ago.
Yeah, that just seems as crazy as fuck. There's no way. There's no way. No way. That's just some stupid fantasy, including that they can sell that house. Jesus. All they can do is sell the land and have that place plowed down because no one would ever live in that house. But it is some acreage, right?
Yeah, there's see, trying to remember what they said, how many acres they got out there. I want to say 7 to 10, somewhere between
Well,
7 and 10 acres, I think, something like that. Maybe a little bit less. I'm
well,
not sure.
that's
I know
what
it's no
it's
more than 10. I don't think, but it's quite a few out there though. There's
that's what it's
quite a bit
worth
of
in.
land.
That's what it's worth in is just some acreage and the whole place has to go. So what's that worth? In that neighborhood, maybe 20,
She's gonna sleep in the van anyways. The
30,000.
van's broke down.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
no
the van. I guess the
way.
van. I guess when uh she got out of the nursing home. Well, I guess she's back in the nursing home. But I guess when she got out of the nursing home last time, and they was on the way out back out to the house, the van broke down or the motor blew or something, and
Oh my,
they had to sleep they had to sleep in the van overnight, I believe it was, and they had the next morning they had to have the van towed out to the house, and it's broke down so it won't even run. So
oh my God. So there goes Allie's usefulness. Jesus.
she's out the house by herself.
Wow.
I say she's back in the nursing home.
When was
I guess she got back in the nursing home night before last.
when was Allie ever useful anyway?
Right?
Yeah, she's stuck at the house by herself. She has no way around anywhere because she ain't got a vehicle.
Oh shit.
But at least she's not on the street, so
She's not on the street. You know, she belongs in some kind of group home or whatever. She can't function in real life.
I guess Stacy's only supposed to be at the hot nursing home a couple days, I guess, or a few days. I guess I what she said anyways. Like I said, what she says and what she does is two different things.
So Stacy's not at the house now, right?
Allie's at the house. Stacy's at the nursing home. She's been back in the nursing home
Good.
since night before last.
She needs to be in a nursing home. Oh my God.
Good, let her ass stay in there.
Yeah. Well, and Allie needs to be in some kind of home. Like I'm not sure. Uh,
A homeless shelter?
no, I think I really think that she's so addled. She needs to be in some kind of group home for people who can't function. Right? I mean, she can't live.
I think I don't know. Be honest with you. I think Allie could do it on her own if she had actual help. If she didn't wasn't to be dependent on by her mom. If she wanted to be dependent on by her mom for every fucking thing. If she actually was actually on her own and she had an advocate to help her with the bills and help her with, you know, stuff instead of somebody actually help her instead of she actually helped instead of her having to help everybody else. I
Really?
think she can actually do it. Yeah, I honestly do. I honestly believe because she did graduate high school and shit. But so I do believe Allie could actually do it on her own if she had the right guidance and help, and if she didn't have to help everybody else. If she actually had somebody helping her instead of the other way around, I honestly believe she could.
Oh, okay. That's news to me because she seems so slow and not okay.
Yeah, because she did graduate high school and stuff. And Allie's not as dumb as everybody thinks she is.
Huh.
She just had to put up with so much shit throughout her life and be treated like her mom's her mom and her brothers and everybody slaves all her fucking life. That that poor girl's been through a lot. She really has. She's been through, for lack of a better term, mental and emotional abuse so fucking much through her life. It's not funny.
I believe that for sure.
So, but I think if she was on her own and she had actual counseling and she had the proper, you know, help with an advocate or whatever you want, whatever they're called, to help her, I think she'd be fine on her own. Instead of actually have to help everybody like she's been so used to all of her fucking life, I think she'd be fine.
Hmm. That's interesting. I believe you. Yeah. So weird that Stacy wanted to cripple her children in every way, right? Like she didn't want them to know anything about the world, letting them have the
No, she has sheltered all them kids their entire life until they got old enough to actually get out on their own, and even then she's tried to shelter them from it. That's what their problem is. She's tried to
oh
shelter them from the world their entire lives. That's a big part of their problem. A big part of their problem.
yeah, for sure.
That's why none of
And
them got. That's why none of them really got any kind of street smarts or
well,
common
and
sense
also
because she has sheltered them from that fucking street from the world their entire life and tried to keep them. And once they got of age to actually get away from her, and once they've tried all of them, because all of them has tried to break her, including Allie, at times has tried to break away from her, and has gotten away from her at times, but somehow she's pulled them back in.
right. But
Allie did get away from her for a while. Because Allie even had a Allie. I don't know if she ever got married to her first kid's dad, or if they was just engaged and she moved out with him. I know she moved away with him for a few months. About I don't know if they ever got married or not, but she did. She got away from her mom for a few months, and then she ended up coming back to her, and been back with her since.
well, I have this big opinion about Kyle's speech impediment that he doesn't need to have that. He totally doesn't need to have that.
No, I think if he would have went through the proper speech class and stuff in school, I think he'd have been fine too. I don't think he went through the proper speech classes in school because I went through speech classes in school because I got a speech impediment now because I got teeth missing, but
Well,
but
uh,
I think he would been a little bit better. And I honestly think he may have something. He may have ADHD, or he may have, who knows what kind of disorder. But he's never been. I don't think he's never been tested for, as far as I know.
Yeah,
At
well,
least Stacy's told me he's never been tested for anything. So
yeah, she never did any of the stuff. A million kids have that same speech impediment when they're in the 1st to 3rd grade or whatever. And they get over it because they go to speech therapy and their mom helps them. And that never happened. I think she just thought it was cute and kept him that way. And he's a baby. Well, now he's a man who talks like a fucking toddler. And it's her fault. It's her fault. That's my opinion. She didn't do what she was supposed to do in any way. No kid, no kid should sound like that.
and Kyle screwed up. He never graduated high school. He could have, but he never did.
Tanisha has said many times they were both in special ed, and and Kyle didn't graduate, but she did. But
I believe she did, but Kyle hasn't. Kyle didn't.
Well, and they were both in special ed for all of their lives or whatever. There was no reason.
As far as I know, Kyle was not in special ed. At least when I had him, he wasn't in special ed classes. Because when I enrolled him at high school here, and once I first got him, when he was 17 and a half, and I had to enroll him in school out here, I didn't enroll him in any special ed classes. I know that for a fact because I'm the one that had to enroll him into high school here. And none of the classes I enrolled him in was special ed classes.
Hey, question.
She's the one who has said that over and over. That they both, were special ed, whatever.
Question.
What?
What's wrong with special ed?
Nothing.
I was in special ed classes.
I was in special
Nothing.
ed classes throughout my life, through high school and stuff. I mean, I was gonna say,
I mean, I'm sure he. I'm sure he was in. He might have been in special ed classes before, but I know he wasn't in special ed classes here. Because when I enrolled him in high school here, when I first got him, I'm the one that enrolled him in school here, and he wasn't. And I didn't enroll him. None of the classes I enrolled him in was special ed classes. I do know that for a fact because I'm the one that enrolled him in school. And he would have and if he wouldn't have fucked up like he did, he wouldn't have fucked up like he did, he would have graduated a half a year early, and he would only had the last year he went here, he would only had to go half days, and he would have still graduated a half a year early.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the special ed classes. What I'm saying
now before he came to me, whether he was in special ed classes or not, I don't know. I think he might have been, but I know when he was here, he wasn't in special ed classes because I know I didn't enroll him in any special ed classes.
I'm just saying, nothing wrong with special ed classes, except his mom could have fixed that speech impediment early. She could have been part of it. She could have completely changed his life by doing that.
And I know, yeah, exactly, Denise. Exactly. Kyle is not as stupid as he lets on. I'm telling you, that boy is not as stupid as he lets people think he is, or he makes himself out to be. That boy is actually very smart.
He doesn't have any life experience.
He's very, when it comes to street smarts and common sense, he's fucking dumb as a box of rocks. Why he's like, actually why he's like that, since he's been, because he's been out on his own and been with her since he was 19 years old. Been moving in and out of between my house and his mom's house and this person's house and that person's house, and because he's been with her and living on the streets and all this other shit. So he should have had the last 2-3 years at least living on the streets and shit. You'd think by now he would develop that common sense and that street smarts and shit, but obviously not. I mean, I'm sure he had some, but not enough. Not apparently not enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But as far as it comes to book smarts, that boy is actually pretty damn smart.
Well,
He just don't use it, and he don't fucking let people. He don't let it come out like he should.
his mom never let him have his best shot.
And he lets Kanisha walk all the fuck over him.
Just like his mom. He never got the speech therapy. He never got the counseling he needed. He never caught up because
And I hate to say it, but I think the reason that him and main reason that Kanisha and his mom don't get along the most is because, I hate to say it, but I think they're both just alike. They're both very manipulative. They both know how to work the system. They both know how to talk to and manipulate their men.
Yep.
And I think Kyle sees that in his, as sad as it sounds, and as sick as it may sound, he sees a lot of his mom's traits in Kanisha, because she's got him so fucking wrapped. She bosses him around. She runs that fucking complete show. I'm sorry, but she does.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're totally right.
She may want people to try to think that she's scared of him and all this other shit. When truthfully, it's the other way around. I honestly think, yeah, he's a big guy and he's got a big loud voice and he's got a temper and all this other shit. Yes, I get that. But in all reality, I think he's scared to death of her, to be honest with you. I truly believe that. I honestly, truly believe that.
100%. 100%.
I honestly think she's got it in his head. Somehow, some way, she's gotten it in his head after all this time that he can't do any better than her. I really believe that. Yes, he may be a big guy. He may not be the best looking man in the world, but he's not a bad looking guy if he'd fucking take care of himself and bathe and lose a little bit of weight and stuff. Even the weight ain't really an issue. If he just takes better care of himself and bathe and shit and talk to women, talk to people better. He's got down and deep, he's got a heart of gold. He really does. But
Does he?
being around her and seeing how how she talks, treats people, she's got him fucking warped. She really does. And she's got it in his fucking head that he can't find any better than her. I'm telling you, I see it. I see it. I absolutely see it.
I 100% agree with that. Although, does he have a heart of gold? I don't know. I don't know if he does, David. I want to believe that. But
he does. Deep down, he's got a heart of gold. Because I know how the boy was raised. I know what kind of stock the boy was made out of. I know the people. I know the family he's come from. Just from my family alone, I know how he is, because he wasn't always like that. But since he's gotten with her, with the way he was raised and how he was treated by her, his mom, and then got with her, and he's been warped all these fucking years between his mom and Felicia, has warped his fucking brain. and making him believe that he's not worth what he's not worth what he truly is.
Hmm.
I know this. I know how he's thinking. I truly do. It kills me to say. I'm not trying to stick up for the boy, but I know. I see how I know how he's acting. I know how it looks because I was raised the same way. I was raised by somebody that downgraded me and told me my entire life that I was never going to be amount to nothing, that I was a piece of shit, that nobody would ever want me, that I was never not good enough for anybody or anything, blah, blah, blah. I know that feeling. I was raised that way. I was told that my entire fucking life, pounded in my head daily, all day, every day, for my entire life until I turned 18 years old and I left my house. It took me years to get any kind of self-confidence. So I know what it's like to be told that kind of shit and be made feel the way he feels. I see it. I see that in him. I truly do. And
I
until he breaks free of
understand
that,
empathy because you're his dad, and you should have empathy for that. You should.
but there's nothing nobody can do until he breaks free of that.
Well,
And but in the meantime, he's fucking up and doing stupid shit and getting himself in deeper and deeper and deeper trouble.
well, you know what really is not okay is that
Why he's
I
done to his
hear
brother, why he's done to her, why he's done to those animals, why he's done to his mom, why he's done to me, why he's done to other people is not okay in any way, shape, or form.
no, I hear everything you're saying. But the thing that kind of zings with me is that he's getting more and more numb to what's okay.
Exactly.
And the shit he's doing is, so far from okay. And it is more okay with him to do less okay things.
Exactly. Exactly. He's so far gone right now. I hate to say it, but I'm scared it's too late for him.
Well,
And if
yeah,
it's not too late
I
for him
just
now, it's going
wonder
to be too
that.
late for him soon.
I wonder, and what I worry about is he doesn't seem to have any point of knowing what's right or wrong,
He really don't.
and that makes me go, okay, how do you save a person from that? A person who's not a drug addict or someone you can bring back in, but someone who is so psychologically not okay that they that animals die, they abuse animals, they have rules that normal people don't. How do you bring somebody back from that? That's what scares me about him.
Exactly. He's to the. I think he's to the point now. I hate to say it, but I'm afraid it's just too late.
I hope that's not true.
I mean, I hope it's not true, but it's
I hope that's not true. But I don't know. Some of the stuff he's done is outside the realm of okay. We can all agree on that. But it would almost be better if you were a drug addict and you can clean him up. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I don't know how you clean somebody up from this or change it or whatever. But is
I do know if by some chance he does eventually get away from her and truly wants to stay away from her, it's going to take a lot of fucking counseling. He's definitely going to need counseling. Years of counseling.
so much. I mean, not just so much counseling, but can you teach somebody empathy or
I don't
do you
know.
understand? Can you put that basic thing in somebody? And I'm just asking. Really, I don't know. I don't know if you can.
I really don't know either.
I just feel so much empathy for you, David, because everything we're talking about, and that's your kid. I honestly just feel so sad for that. Oh my God. And for you to see that and try to deal with it, try to fix it, it just seems so awful to me. I'm just so sorry. Really. Really. You know, I care about you and I love you, and I just think, my God, that is my worst nightmare to have that to deal with.
It just.
I'm I'm just sorry.
I just want to see that. It sucks, but I hate to say it this way, but I want to see that little boy again.
I'm
But I
sure.
know I'm never. I know I'm never going to see it.
I'm sure you do. And I can't imagine having to face what you're facing. And that I just feel I feel the sadness for you. I really do. I'm just so sorry you are dealing with this.
Moments ago on Monday Night Raw, after a disqualification victory in a matchup against Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns was put inside the shark cage by Kevin Owens, but the door was not able to be locked. Roman Reigns would fight his way out. First after Owens, then after Chris Jericho. And Roman said, you know, Kevin Owens, it's time for you to find out what it's like to be trapped inside that shark cage. And then Roman Reigns would actually lock
Yeah, if that's him.
taken up above the ring, Superman punch to Chris Jericho and his hanging. Byron, you were all too happy, just enjoying yourself while all this went down. It was a travesty. And this is live now. Finally, Kevin Owens being brought back down into the ring. Aren't you relieved now, Corey? His best friend, Chris Jericho.
I'm just right now scrolling through the comments.
Excuse me, Kevin. I've just been informed from Foley that not only will Chris Jericho be hanging above the ring in a shark cage for the WWE Universal Championship match this Sunday, but that match will also be no
Huh.
disqualification.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm looking at the comments, David.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
No, I can see that we all feel the same. We all feel the same, but it's just sad. It's a sad situation for you, for sure. And I don't know. I think Stacy was a terrible mother.
I see you there.
Oh,
If that's really you.
is Kyle here?
He said it's him.
Come up. Kyle, come into the box.
He can't. He ain't got enough followers.
Oh.
Following 85 and got 38 followers.
Mm. Hmm. Huh.
He's only got 30. He ain't got enough followers. Fucking eye.
Well, that must be frustrating. To want to say something and can't. You know, I really believe that Calgo was shorted.
He
Like,
can't call me because I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone. He can call me on.
kind of kills me that Stacy must have been the biggest piece of shit. But, well, of course she was. Because the animal, I mean, what we know about her is the animal thing and whatever. But I really also think she abused her children in ways that weren't obvious. Like, to keep her little boy having a baby voice, and she thought it was cute. He talked like a toddler for his whole life. She could have fixed that, and there is nothing that will ever make me believe anything different. She wanted to,
Can't type.
she wanted to cripple him in life. I don't think that's the real cause. Do you?
I have no idea if it is or not.
Mm. You know why I don't think so? He's usually angrier and no full sentences.
And he knows how to message or text me, so.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so. I really want Kyle to turn it around. Turn it around, and you know, he can fix his speech impediment. He's too lazy. I know he doesn't want to believe that, but it's true. And that would change his life by a lot. Don't you think? Yes, it's kind of hard to take him seriously when he does it. Wait, I'm calling back.
How'd you lose yours?
Wait.
You mean apartment?
Oh shit, what's going on now?
What the hell is this? Hello?
Oh,
Congratulations on your victory. Now,
Assalamualaikum.
Hello?
Dad,
he's speaking a different language, Dad.
Just 1 month ago, Sasha was your Raw Women's
saya
Champion. And now, she's so largely forgotten. What a difference a month makes. You know, that makes for great TV.
I don't speak that language, sorry.
30 for 30.
No offense, but I don't know what you're saying.
But I don't, anybody would want to watch it.
What do you mean you can't get a hold of me?
What's Kyle up to now, Dad?
No, he says he can't get a hold of me. You got my number. You got me on Facebook. You got me on here. He messaged you. He got a new phone. Okay, that's what he told me. Is he needing to talk to me?
That's what he said on the chat.
That sucks.
He said yes, Dad, that he needs to talk to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end this live so he can Are you gonna call me on here? Or are you gonna call me on Messenger or what? I kind of need to know.
Okay, he needs to talk to you alone because he, yeah.
I heard that. I seen that, but I didn't know if he's gonna call me on.
Mm.
If he lost his phone, I don't know if he's got my number or if he's got. I mean, my number's not changed. If he remembers it, but I'm not giving it on here.
I don't know. I wonder if this is really him. I don't know. But
How can I call you if I ain't got your number? If you got a new phone,
Maybe he has the same phone number, different phone.
well, that doesn't sound like him.
I mean, you can keep your same phone number and get a different phone. So
Hmm. I don't know.
okay. Message me your number on here and I'll call you.
Hmm.
Message it to me right now, and I will call you.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. It's full sentences. That's not okay. That doesn't seem cool. Know what I mean? Messages in full sentences. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's him.
You think? Does that sound like him?
he might just want to
Yeah.
talk to him about us talking about stuff on here. I don't know.
Uh, hard to say. Just looks like better grammar to me.
Non-stop talking Wanda. What the fuck?
What?
This yes, you suck. Person said non-stop talking Wanda.
Who are you talking about? Who?
Wait, what? Ash, what?
This person commented, yes, you suck. This person, yes, you suck, said non-stop talking Wanda, giving
Well,
me
I
a
don't know who you
migraine
are.
Wanda.
Okay,
I don't know who
sorry.
you are, but you need to quit being mean to Wanda.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
sorry. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
We're having a conversation with friends. But thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys.
Okay, let us know what happens. Love you.
This is what she's done before, where she just teases it till he almost gets arrested.
Don't worry. Don't ignore it. Because they're going to talk about it regardless of whether it's my life or fucking anybody else's life. And the thing is, we're not really. And the thing is, we're not really talking about you. We're 9 times out of 10, we're fucking. We actually feel right now. We feel sorry for you because the way she's treated. In fact, is she letting you actually eat? When that pizza got delivered to her earlier from whoever fucking bought it for, did she actually give you some of it? Okay.
She's setting him up little by little. He's going to jail. That's what she has in mind.
And I got another question. Just out of curiosity. The lease for that place. Is either one of you in on that lease? What's the lease situation there? Okay, so the people that live downstairs, they're the primary leaseholder. And supposedly, Kanisha is the secondary leaseholder, and you're not on it at all. Did you actually see her sign it though? Well, I can tell you right now they didn't. She's not. Her name is nowhere on that lease. I'm telling you that right now. I know that for a fact. Her name is no, the original renter downstairs is on it, but Kanisha is not. The all they're we know how much the rent is for that entire place, and we know that neither one of your name is actually on the lease. That and you've seen the electric bill actually come in her name. So legally, she can't kick you out. The only one that can kick you out is the people downstairs. If they're the only ones on the lease, the people downstairs has got to be the one to actually go and get an eviction and kick you out. She can't. Yeah. So if she wants you out, the only person that can kick you out is the people downstairs that's actually on the lease. She can't. Even if by some chance, which we know for a fact she's not. But even by chance she was the secondary on the lease, since she was only just the secondary, the primary has to do it, which is the people downstairs. They're the one that have to go to the courthouse and get the papers and have you evicted, not Kanisha. Yeah, they have to have exactly real reason to have you. Now she can go get. I mean, but she'd have to have. I mean, proof that some kind of proof of domestic violence or of something along those lines that she's scared of you or some way or another to have a restraining order or something against you to be able to get emergency eviction on you. But other than that, there's no way she can get an emergency eviction. She's got to go through the process of a 30-day eviction and all that shit. Well, you get the loudness. You get the loudness, honestly. So, but yeah, that's the only one that convicts you is the primary, which is the one down as you said. So, I wouldn't even worry about it. But I'm telling you, Kyle, be careful because I'm telling you, her and Robin are up to something, and everybody knows it. Everybody on TikTok, everybody feels it. They're up to something. They're doing everything they can to get you out of there or put you in jail. I'm telling you right now. So if I was you, and you can take this advice or you can leave it, it's up to you. But I'm telling you right now, if I was you, I would do everything in my power. I don't care. I know you don't want to go to the shelter because of bed bugs or whatever the case may be. But if that's what you have to, that's what you have to do. I would do it. It's either that or the alternative. You're going to jail because I'm telling you, they're up to something. They're going to end up putting you. They're doing everything they can to put your ass in jail. I'm telling you. That doesn't mean nothing. That does not mean this. Just because he's a sheriff does not mean nothing. That he doesn't have no pull on that. There's nothing he could do. And if you try the Rowdy Williams shit, that's not going to do you no good either. Because you ain't had no money to retain him. That's not going to do you a damn bit of good either. I'm telling you. So you can forget about that too.
He's not on a leash. Kanisha isn't on a leash. It's all about the plot downstairs.
But regardless, I'm just saying, if I was you, just to even avoid all that, I would do everything in my power to find a place. I'm telling you, even if it's temporary. I know you don't want to. I know, but actually it's getting warmer outside anyways. Hell, you can find a fucking campground somewhere and go camping for a few nights or a week or two, whatever you have the case may be. But I'm telling you, you need to get out of there. I'm telling you because to avoid that because I'm telling you they're up to something, and I'm telling you, and as well as you know. Hell, I know better. Those Terre Haute police is not going to keep fucking around. Sooner or later, they're going to get pissed off. They're going to get tired of having to come be called to you guys' address, and both of you are going to go to fucking jail. I'm telling you. And I'd rather you go to jail for something you did than something you didn't do. And I know there's some shelters over there, Kyle, that are not bad. I know Lighthouse Mission is probably the worst one over there, but I know there's a couple over there that's actually pretty decent. So I'd be looking into those. I really would. If I was you, I'd look into the shelters over there, and I know you don't want to, but look into the shelters. Even if you have to go for, test one out one night, test next one out next night until you find one that's not too bad. Because I'm telling you, you need to get out of there as soon as possible. Because I'm telling you, they're up to something. I'm telling you, I can feel it in my gut. And some of those shelters can even help you with resources like help you get a job, help you get, establish an apartment, help you establish, even help you get your license and a car and all that stuff. I mean, some of those places can actually help you with a lot of things. You just gotta be willing to actually help yourself to better yourself. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newest member of the SmackDown Live roster, Mickie James.
You're not being heard. Yeah, I'm live, but you're not being heard. I got you. I got my earpiece in. You're not on speaker or anything like that.
Mickie, it's been almost 7 years since you stepped back into a WWE ring, and I think a lot of us were pretty surprised to find out that you were La Luchadora. So my first question is, why?
Renee, do you know that I won my first WWE Women's Championship when I beat WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus at WrestleMania? I am a 5-time WWE Women's Champion and former Divas Champion.
Unquestionably, you have one of the most impressive resumes in WWE history.
I know I do.
You didn't answer my question.
I believe I did.
You ran down your resume.
And the fact that I even had to do that for you, Renee, I think answers your question. You see, the WWE Universe, I may not have been around for a little minute, but I've never stopped watching WWE. You see, Becky Lynch
What?
and the women of the Revolution want to pretend like they were the first real female athletes of WWE, as if everything that I accomplished, everything that I sacrificed meant nothing. And they would have gotten away with it, Renee, if it wasn't for one person, and that's Alexa Bliss.
Mickie, could you elaborate on your association with Alexa Bliss? And is she not considered a part of this women's revolution?
Alexa Bliss has been fighting this self-righteousness of the women's revolution since day one. Do you know that Alexa is the only one who remembered all of my championships, all of my WrestleMania moments, pretty much everything about me? And it's pretty sad. But I actually have a lot of respect for Alexa. You see,
it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Do you understand that? So you had no problem helping Alexa cheat to defeat Becky Lynch.
Okay, wait.
Becky Lynch
So
was
we have all these people in here,
she was the first female draft pick of SmackDown.
and it's because, of course, everyone wants to bash Kanisha. Totally in support of that. But
Yeah.
why the hell don't these people know stuff?
I said you're in my. I got my Bluetooth on. Yeah, but nobody's even hearing you.
Me? What?
The hell was that?
Can you hear me, Ashley?
Yeah,
Okay.
Do what?
I'm just muted because Corey's laying down. So
Yeah. Who taking
Yeah.
out cat? What about handcuffs? Huh?
It's just so crazy that all of a sudden there's all these people in here and none of it makes sense. What are we talking about? Really? What are we talking about?
Out of where?
I'm guessing Kyle wants to leave Kanisha and get away from
You're
her.
at the hospital. Why you at
But
the? Wait a minute. You at the hospital?
he's wanting to move in with Dad or somebody here in Paris.
Oh, come on.
You got
These were
what?
his bridges, right?
Yeah, and Corey and I said, nope,
Oh,
house is off limits. Nope.
the what?
Shit, Ashley.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, just for you. Shit. What the hell?
I heard her yelling, but I didn't know what she was yelling about. I didn't know you guys was at the hospital though. I didn't understand the words she was saying.
This is crazy.
So crazy. What the fuck? What the actual
So wait a
fuck?
minute. She's getting that. She had that. What, 2 weeks ago when that happened, and she's just now getting that done.
Wait, what?
Now I don't know what's happening.
Is this about the
I've
fake,
never heard of that, like ever. But okay.
fake miscarriage? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look, I'm now down to growling.
What you got? What Union or Regional?
Fuck. What the fuck?
Yeah. So wait a minute. You guys live all the way down south, and you went all the way to Union instead of Regional when Regional would have been fucking a hell of a lot closer. Well, that's fucking smart, especially this late at night. You guys make a whole hell of a lot of fucking sense. Regional, you'd have been there in fucking 10 minutes.
Is this about the miscarriage?
Don't know.
Oh my god.
Wow, look at this place. It's so cool. This is amazing.
Oh my fucking god. Really?
New clothes, and you're gonna be G'd up.
I can't.
You're gonna look so fresh. You look so good.
I just
So,
can't.
so basically, him saying that he wants to leave and move out and everything else is just a joke because he's with her at the hospital.
But the only
beside
thing,
her.
the only thing I
What's
asked
the fucking point
that
of this?
the rest of the internet didn't already know was about the apartment and the lease. So it's not like anything else we've been talking about that they didn't already know.
Total overall here.
but now there's this.
And actually,
what the fuck is this?
they already knew about that. They already knew about the whole lease thing, anyways.
So what the hell is this now? Is this about the miscarriage? The
I don't
whatever?
know.
I mean, they already knew about that before I even asked about it. I just wanted to clarify it through you guys.
What? I'm
I was just double checking. It's all. I was just double checking information.
I'm just trying to figure this out. Are they going to the hospital because of a miscarriage? David?
These are so much cooler than pajama pants. Oh yeah, full of pockets and everything.
Well, they're nice, James, but
I can't figure this out. What? What?
can you do it in there?
Hmm.
Where are your pants?
What? You told me to live them, so I did.
I meant get new pants.
Oh. What do you think?
I can't figure it out. Ashley, tell me if you can.
I mean, like I said, everything we've talked
I have no
about.
idea at this
Yes,
point.
I'm on live, but you're in my ear, not on. You're not on speaker. They can't hear you. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. And everything we've talked about, it's already been on here. Everybody already knows about, including the lease thing. I was just double checking. That's all I was doing. So nothing that we've already discussed. They don't already know. Like absolutely nothing.
It's time once again to climb aboard the.
No!
What do you think?
Enough, James. Okay. I'm gonna pick out your outfit. All right, Dante? Dante, where are you? Dante. Oh.
But anyways, like I said, that would be your best bet. I would look through if you're 100% serious about actually getting away from her and staying away from her this time. I would get out of her as soon as possible, even if you have to look at all the fucking things over there and until you get on your feet, because I'm telling you, there's no place over here nobody's gonna let you stay at. I'm telling you that right now. And second of all, there's got to be some place over there that's nice enough, and there's places over there that not only will help you, let you where you stay, but those resources they can give you to help you get on your feet, get a job, car, all that stuff. So, but I'm telling you, I would do it as soon as possible. I'm telling you, they're up to something. You're going to end up going to jail for something you didn't. Like I said, I would rather you go for something you did than something you didn't do. So, but all right, I'm gonna get off here, and I will talk to you later. But well, it's gonna get talked about regardless. But I'll try to keep it to a minimum, I guess. So, but I will talk to you later. All I can say is good luck to you. I hope you're serious about it. That's all I can say. Because you need to before something bad happens. All righty. All right, that's fine. All right, we'll talk to you later. Oh my fucking God.
What the absolute fuck? You know he's lying
Y'all
about.
gonna take me the hell away?
You know he's lying. You know he's lying about wanting to get away because he's right there with her. So she's listening. So he's lying.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God is right. David, God damn it. You poor thing. That is fucked
Jesus.
up.
Fuck me, Christ.
I know it. Jesus.
Let's all pray.
Jesus.
She'll be using that
He
miscarriage
had.
against
Oh
him
my
next.
God. He
You did a
had the
good job of
gall.
staying calm.
He
I gotta
literally
say
had
that.
the gall to ask me if it would be at all possible for him to move back in here.
Hell no.
God.
I'm like, oh hell no.
I know it.
We're
What the
we're
fuck?
not Corey and I both looked at each other and we're like, he better not ask me in here with us because that'd be a goddamn hell no.
He said something about Uncle Raymond. I was like,
my
that's not going to
God.
happen either because where the house he lives in and his landlord. And I said, there ain't no way you're going to move with James and them because they still live with his mom and them. I said, so you're just SOL all the way around.
Oh my God.
Why are they at
You
the
know,
hospital?
the fucking audacity. Really.
Not to
The
mention
fucking
the fact we're
audacity.
getting ready to move anyways. When we do move, it's just going to be me, her, and Junior.
Oh,
Because we're probably going to pretty much be on housing, and that's all we can be moving with us.
Jesus Christ.
And even if it wasn't, I sure in hell wouldn't let him move back in. No way in fucking God, shit.
Of course not. That's
Hell no.
insane. That's
You
just
burnt way too many
insane.
bridges.
And she
Dad.
started going, she came out and started going off because apparently when I was talking about the apartment and the lease and shit, I'm thinking, okay, everybody already knows all this. I was just double checking and reconfirming the fact. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. And that's why I tried to tell him, and I told him in the beginning, I said, dude, you make it absolutely impossible for somebody to stick up for you because when we stick up for you against her. You want to go against us and be with her for her going. How does that make sense? We can't even.
Crazy.
Nobody can even stick up for you because you want to go against them. That makes no sense.
And did he really think he could come and live with you? Jesus.
He's burnt
Jesus.
that bridge way too much.
He has burnt every bridge in his life. No one will take him in, right?
Yeah, exactly, Lacey. Exactly. And yeah, don't even start on why they're at the hospital. Don't. I'm not even gonna start that. No,
Oh,
because it's
Fucked up.
you
yeah.
can guess.
What the hell
I
is
guarantee you
that?
can guess.
We guess miscarriage.
I'll give you 2 guesses, but you only gonna need one.
Miscarriage. Heart.
That has something to do with it.
Yeah, because otherwise she can drag him into it and make him responsible and yada, yada, yada.
Not because she's had one, but because she's got a supposedly because she's got to get something done because she supposedly had one.
Oh, you know why? Because people in her
That's why
People
I said okay.
tops
That happened.
have said,
That's why I said that happened 2 weeks ago, and she's just now going in for that.
You know what's pretty sad?
yeah, and then we're
all
all
three of us
saying,
That's what I said. I've never heard of somebody having a miscarriage and then waiting 2 weeks ago to have that procedure done.
PNC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
well,
that's pretty
that's the
sad
thing.
that
She
we're-
doesn't
you know-
even know that when you have a miscarriage, even if it's early, whatever,
So
you
I'm
get a
like I said, I'm not even getting to
DNC.
that. I'm not even gonna talk about that. That. Okay.
You get a
But
DNC, so
you know
you
what-
don't get an infection.
You know, it's pretty funny. We were just me, you, and Wanda. We're just talking about that on your other live, and now she's at the hospital doing that. Let me make that make sense.
Exactly.
And
None of that same
he's saying,
weird-
oh, I heard everything they was talking about. I said, and then you heard them bashing you. They was straight bashing you, and she changed her fucking story 3 times in 10 minutes yet to this day. Because it went from you laying hands on her and hitting her to you grabbing her to you kicking the door in and holding on to her to you just kicking the door in. Now, which one was it? They're bringing up shit from the past way long time ago when we used to live in advance. It's like, no, son. They're saying that this happened a week and a half ago, within the last week and a half. What
Yeah.
part of that are you
Oh,
not
Robin's
comprehending?
saying
This just
he's been
apparently this
beating
just
her.
happened within the last week and a half.
He's been beating her for a week.
Yeah,
That's
for a
what
week
Robin
and a half.
said.
Good God.
Please.
And he said the cops didn't even come find him last night. They drove by and waved. I had to laugh on that one. I said,
I
so
know,
you
that
telling me
dumb
when they
bitch.
came to,
She's
when-
called so
I'm
many
telling-
times.
So I said, you're telling me
falsely.
so they didn't even come actually talk to you last night. They just drove by you when waved. That's funny to me.
When he does attack her, and I think he will eventually, No
they're
one
at
will
Union.
believe her. No one will
And
believe
I'm
her.
thinking, okay, I said, what hospital? And they said Union. I said, okay. I said, wouldn't it make more sense to go to regional since you live right down south? I said, you've been down at regional. I said, you guys live within a walking distance of regional. You guys live within a few blocks of regional. You could have been a regional in 10 minutes or less. And you go all the way across town to the other end of town to Union at this hour? Are you kidding? What?
You know why. You know why.
Jesus freaking Christ, dude.
Yeah, a DNC a week later.
Not a week later, 2 weeks later. Because
Yeah.
wasn't the miscarriage like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, come on now. Come on now.
Like I said, she heard us talking about it on the other live about miscarriages and Wanda saying that you had to have a procedure done after you have a miscarriage, and now she's doing it. She's
I
false
mean, it
making
wasn't
this
just
up.
me. A bunch of people said, you have an early miscarriage and you get a DNC. And the reason is infection, whatever. And it doesn't even mean that something comes out. It means that they have to be sure that nothing comes out. So it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to get an abortion, whatever. It's if you have had a positive pregnancy test and you have absorbed your embryo, which happens a lot, right? It still means you get a DNC. It does. It does. Trust me. Dumbass. Dumbass.
Then you want to start this shit about you guys going live all the time about it. And I was like, don't put me in that because this is the first time I went live and talked about you in months.
Same.
Yeah, just so fucked up. It's just so fucked up. Mm. So Kyle wants to come and live with you, David. Was that the thing?
And then on top of that, Monday morning I turn on the television.
David,
Uh,
was the thing that Kyle wanted to come and live with you?
no, it started out with fucking him going off on me because of we was talking about his mommy,
Mm-hmm.
or you was talking about his mommy. Like whatever, dude. We was actually sticking up for you and trying to say, telling how you was raised and the shit. And he said,
Oh,
"Well,
about
she don't."
me?
What he's talking about? He got. I don't. He's my mind's not warped. They don't have. I said, "Yes, she does. Your mind has been fucked up for a long time from the way you was raised and what conditions done to you. Your mind is so fucked up. It's not funny. I'm telling you."
That's true. 100% true. He wouldn't have that speech impediment. He wouldn't be so fucked up in his head if his mother did the right thing. I believe that all the way to my soul. I really do. And it really makes me sick that he had a mother who wanted to keep him a fucking baby. Wanted to keep him just as a toddler. She didn't want to fix that speech impediment. She didn't want to make him anything. She didn't expose him to the world. She ruined him. She ruined him. Just like she ruined the animals she hoarded and kept and killed. Because she's a monster. I'm sorry. She's a fucking monster. I know that's horrible to say about a woman that you had a relationship with, David, and I'm sorry about that. But it's true. It's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that to you. I am.
Everybody's heard enough of your rah-rah speeches, so we don't hear another one. Hey, John, in fact, I have heard enough. Monday morning, I turn on the television and I see John Cena on the Today Show. And what do I hear and see?
David,
Yeah, I'm here.
are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I know that was a rough thing for me to say.
I'm fine. No, I was.
That was rough. That was
It's
rough.
just,
I'm
that was just wow. My mind's just still freaking blown. The audacity, dude. I'm just.
I know. I just feel like that was kind of rough for me to say, and I'm sorry. I mean, you know I love you, and I know that you weren't responsible for that, but
As far as I know, Denise, yeah, well, I understand, but it's been 2 weeks. If she had that miscarriage 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago they should have done that as soon as they did a miscarriage, as soon as she had the miscarriage.
of
At least that's
course.
what I understand. How I understand it goes.
No, you're right. You're right. When you have a miscarriage, I had 6 in a row. When you have a really early one and
Oh
it's
yeah, she can try,
absorbed,
but that it doesn't matter. We'll end up fighting anyway because it's inevitable.
yeah, when you absorb your embryo, which is so small, that happens within the first couple of weeks. And if you're going to an OB, of course, and you get the right blood levels, everything, well, if that baby isn't going to happen and it's expelled, then they give you a DNC. Trust me on this. Trust me. Every single time she has claimed pregnancy is wrong. It's wrong. It's a lie. She's fucked.
I don't know. It just blows my fucking mind. The whole I'm not even worried about the whole pregnancy thing. That's the least thing in my mind. It's just
I know.
the
So
fact that he had
stupid.
the goal to ask me about that. It just that just completely blows my fucking mind. Out of everything, out of everything that's been said tonight, out of everything that right there just completely blows my fucking mind. It really does. It's just wow.
Me too. It's like, okay, we all know that's just a fucking lie. Oh my God. All of it is a fucking lie. And all of it is a lie with the, you know, oh, being abused, the sexual abuse, all of it. It's because she has all new enablers. Oh my God. None of those people are us. Fucking bitch.
I've got one for you.
Yeah, it just especially the whole I
You are the only excuse
It's just wow. It just blows my mind.
Well, what's going to happen now
And like I told him,
is
if
she's going to keep having the
if he's
police
serious
thing.
about leaving her, leaving by her, I mean, because he did confirm the fact that she has a girlfriend, and she brought her to the apartment, blah blah blah. But
What?
and
Come on.
yeah, he did say, confirm that and said that she knows how he felt about that, and he said that's what was apparently that was a final straw for him, so he is getting away from her and blah blah blah. But I just and it just like I told him, if he's serious about getting away from her, he he needs to do it soon because I'm telling, like I told him, it's just a matter. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before he has. It's just a matter of time before he has her. She's got him in jail.
Oh, yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
She's been edging this for a long time. I think, well, maybe it won't be this time, but maybe it will. And he's going to end up in jail.
And like I said, I'd rather him go to jail for something he did than something he didn't do.
Right. Right. So fucking crazy. So fucking crazy.
Baby girl, I don't know. You tell me. We'll all know. But he said he was there with her because he was also getting something checked out as well.
Oh, the thing on his butt?
Something on his back, about a rash or
Oh,
poison ivy or something.
that's it. It's a fucking hot spot, like a bed sore. He has a fucking bed sore.
Here's a spoiler alert. I wasn't built for the NBC. I was built for the WWE, for SmackDown Live, for the Royal Rumble, for moments like
And that's kind of embarrassing for a grown man to have a bed sore from sleeping on a faux leather place. He has a fucking bed sore.
I get more done in a day than you career. And I never talked about what I deserve or how many critics I got. I just earn every day.
You know, eventually that bitch is gonna put him in jail. That's all there is to it. Remember when, I mean, this has been like 5 different times, including the thing where she called the police to the hotel room to say, he just told me he hurt Junior.
Do what?
Remember that?
Huh?
Remember? Maybe it was a year ago or whatever, but she said, everything was okay. They started a fight, and then she calls the police to her hotel room that she's sharing with her and says, he just told me that he beat his little brother.
Oh yeah, that was
Remember?
it's been
On Sunday, gonna find out what everybody already knows. There's only one John Cena.
it's been about a year now
Yep.
that's happened.
Remember?
Come Father's Day, it'll be a year. Come Father's Day, which is in June, is when he since he's been gone from here, and that
Okay.
happened.
That was maybe like 3 months after that, right?
No, that happened.
I mean, when she called the police there.
And that happened when he did that to Junior. That was in I want to say May.
Maybe.
About a
I
month
just
before, I think
remember
about a
that
month,
she
about
said
a month before that, I think, something like that.
it was all okay with her until all of a sudden she
No.
wanted
It
to call
wasn't a
the
month before that. It
police.
was that same month, actually. It was right before Father's Day because he quit NAL to go to Springfield with her, and I quit NAL right before him. So it was round the first part of June, end of May, the first part of June. Because ain't Father's Day like June 20th or June something or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
so
You're right. It
right around the
was
first part of June when that happened.
mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, everything was okay with her. All of a sudden, her supporters were saying, he's abusive, he's a piece of shit, whatever. And then she says, he just admitted to me that he hurt Junior. Oh my God, everyone goes berserk, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that he did hurt Junior, but she waits all that time and then she comes out with, he just told me he hurt Junior. I'm calling the police. Remember? And she was in that motel room. And so she almost gets him arrested. But then right before that, then she pulls back. He doesn't get arrested. And it's been that over and over and over, where he almost gets it, and then she pulls back.
Jerry the King Lawler, who should have immense respect for in this business.
The fact that he hasn't been in jail before now is crazy. So crazy, because he's been like toe in the water over and over and over. She's eventually going to do it.
He's out here just winning matches. Maybe that's what he needed. To win, right his ship, get himself back on track. Ziggler headed to his 9th Royal Rumble match on Sunday, exhibiting a new attitude. He's immensely talented. And he still is. It's not like he's lost a step. He's right at the top of his game. Or he just beat Kalisto.
Awesome. What?
Yeah.
Okay, respond, please.
Said she's such an actor. Bad actor, but actor. I don't know about the situation anymore. I'm just. Ugh. If he's really serious about leaving her, then go for it. All for it. Whatever. But what's really fishy is he was at the hospital with her, sitting there talking about leaving, and she was probably sitting right there next to her. Or he was probably sitting right there next to him, listening to all this. And, get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's their situation, not mine. All I know is he's not allowed here. No. Good luck to him. You doing all right, Dad?
Yeah.
What you doing? And we got 67 people in here watching. They must love drama. It's getting quiet. Everybody getting tired? Hell no.
I don't know. I
Oh
don't think
no.
it was, but I like I said, I that's just me. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. Like I've said it time and time again, and they know this. So this ain't nothing new to them. Even if they are listening, I won't believe it. I won't believe she's pregnant until she pops out a kid, and I won't believe it's his until there's a DNA test. That's just me. That's just me being me though. That's just me.
So,
If anybody else believes it,
God help that kid if he if they ever did have one. Exactly, Mel. Damn, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We haven't been on a live like this for fucking ever.
oh my lord,
So
damn,
I'm
that's
saying,
moving.
I think everybody went fell asleep.
Okay, what did I miss here in the chat? MRSA. What about MRSA?
Huh? What'd you say, Dad?
I said something about MRSA.
He might have Mercer
No, it's not MRSA.
or MRSA, whatever it's called.
No, he don't have MRSA. I know what he's got. I know exactly what it is.
He's got that Kinesia virus.
Oh,
He's got that Kinesia virus.
it's a bed sore.
No, it's not.
That's my opinion. I'm
No,
just
it's not.
saying. I'm just saying that to get you to tell me something different.
He sent me what they diagnosed him with.
What is
What they diagnosed him with? It's probably a heat rash.
Cellulitis.
It's what?
Cellulitis.
Cellulitis?
Oh.
The fuck is
It's nothing.
cellulitis?
It's cellulite.
I
Well,
don't fucking know. I'm dumb. What are you talking about? I'm just joking.
It's
I'm not dumb, but still.
I
basically
think
inflammation of the. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's just like inflammation of like the veins and shit.
Oh.
it's sort of
I
like
think
an
it's one of those shit.
exacerbated bed sore because it means you're laying on that thing and um it's not getting enough circulation and it starts to be like a piece of fat that doesn't get any sort of energy or whatever to it, and it hurts, and it actually hurts, but it's an exacerbated area that doesn't get blood flow to it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Well,
it's a bad bed sore.
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's from having no circulation to that area, really.
Basically means he just needs to get up and move around more.
Yeah, I mean, it really is just
It's nothing bad. I mean, it's nothing like. It just means he needs to. Exactly what I mean. He just needs to get up. I think he just needs to get up and move around more.
yeah, it's an exacerbated bed sore. From
Older people get it a lot. Get it a lot too, though.
yeah,
A lot of
from
people get it.
not moving enough and not having circulation in that area.
And it's causing poor circulation and shit too.
Yeah,
People can get it from just sitting around from in their legs when they're sitting around. Older people get it from sitting around in their legs and stuff when they got poor circulation in their legs and.
they do.
A lot of coma
Although
people get it
also
too.
if you have surgery or something.
Even if older people do get up and move around a lot, they've got poor circulation in their legs. They can get it in their legs too. That's why a lot of people, like a lot of older people, we wear those compression socks.
Right. Well,
It's not really.
That's why
also
it helps
if you have surgery or something like I had cellulitis after I had my breast removed, and then it just makes it's like a fat it's like I don't know, like pork belly. I don't know. It's just kind of stuck there. But the usual way you get it is if something happens and you don't exercise or whatever. Wait, am I muted and am I dumb?
No.
Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. Ah.
Intercontinental Champion,
Just kind of a weird thing for somebody to get who is so young. Oh my gosh. Walty? Hey, Walt. Walt. Are you okay?
That is exactly why you are. The Miz should be celebrated with a parade. Well, the Miz, who resides in La La Land, looks to dominate Dean Ambrose like the movie La La Land dominated the Oscar nominations. But in this matchup, Dean Ambrose looking to make short work of the former six-time Intercontinental Champion. Now goes Dean Ambrose, and immediately, that was more of a escape for the Lumberjack to get back in.
So, David,
What?
when Kyle is asking to come and stay with you, did he say anything about how he was going to improve or anything like that?
Yeah, he said something about he was gonna get a job and work on getting a job and getting his license and car and his own place and stuff like that. I was like, well, it all sounds great, but
Wow.
you need to find a place first. Your best
Wow.
bet is to find a place you can stay.
You know, I actually do feel sorry for him in a certain way. He's just burnt all of his bridges, right? Even with his dad. That's just the lowest. But what are you going to do? You can't let him come there. Jesus. That just makes me feel really sad that you have to tell him no because you totally have to tell him no, right? Nowhere else he can go. He's burnt every bridge and he's so young. Seems like you would have to be older to have burnt all those bridges. And I don't believe, I don't believe that he's going to try to improve. He's just desperate for a place to live. Very for you. I feel sad for you, not him. And I worry about you, David. I do, because you're my friend. I mean, I know you have to cut him off, but it's your son. And I know that's hard. I don't know. I worry about you. I feel for you because that's a hard thing.
Is he still messaging you, Dad?
No.
Well, it's 3:15. Corey's got to get up for work in another 3 hours, so I'm going to get off here because I'm getting a little sleepy myself.
Yeah, I think I'm about to get off here too and head to bed myself here in a few minutes.
Alright, I love y'all. See ya.
Love you
later.
too,
I
baby
know.
girl.
I
All right,
really
night, Wanda. Love
feel
you.
so sorry. I love y'all. Good night,
Love you too,
Ed.
Wendy. Good
Love you.
night.
Night, James.
Night,
Night,
James.
David.